Good afternoon everybody and welcome back to the channel. 986 guy coming at you. So today's video, we're going to have a brew, we're going to chill out, and we're going to do the second part for all you potential new buyers out there. Things to look at, things to take note of, things to be interested in, and yeah, and maybe some things you didn't even know about the Porsche Boxster. So a few little fun facts for you today. Again, just aimed at the new buyers. All those old guys that have got these cars, we should know them, we should appreciate them, we should all have these down already. But yeah, there we go guys. So I'm going to take you through 9 fun facts today. Well, as I say, a bit of information for you. So number 1, the rear spoiler. So obviously you, if you've watched one of my earlier videos, you'll have noticed that the rear spoiler is an automated spoiler, and you can use a button for it there to take it up and down when it's in park. But when it's out in action, when it's in the real world, when we're on the road, just so you know, the rear spoiler will deploy at about 75 mile an hour. So that's a great indicator for the boys in blue out there watching to see that the car's doing over 70. Well, we all do now and again, don't we? I think, well, maybe we don't. Who knows? But yeah, and you'll notice that it also auto retracts at about 50 miles an hour as well. So up at 75, down at 50. So yeah, there you go. That's that one there. Number 2 for you, little hint and tip for you when you're refueling the car. Obviously, one of the things that we don't want to have on our cars, we don't want to pick up scratches on the wings or anywhere really, absolutely not. So when you've got the fuel door open, you'll notice there's a little hook on there that you can just loop onto, so that your fuel cap doesn't blow in the breeze and doesn't bang against the side of the car. Little image for you there. So yeah, that's what that's for there. So just a little tip for you there. Number 3, fog lights. Obviously, you know, we all need them. Well, I say we all need them. My car's probably never out in the fog to use them, but you know, we need them there if we need to use them. But yeah, nice and simple use. Very old school on these. Obviously, your lights need to be on low, and then you'll pull the light switch, 1 for front, and then 2 for back fogs. On the 986 and on the 987 there's only 1 fog light there, so if you're checking it and you're expecting to see 2 fog lights, there's just 1. So yeah, nice and easy for you there. Number 4, gotta say, I've never tried this one myself, but legend has it that if you are a fan of your cruise control, and you know, it has its place, absolutely it does have its place, but if you are a fan of your cruise control, it will deactivate at about 145 mile an hour. It won't go any more. So yeah, but you know, beware, be mindful of that. So, but I suppose at nearly 150 mile an hour, there's cruise control probably isn't one of the features of the Porsche and Boxster that you're going to be using. But just bear that in mind if you ever get up to that sort of speed. So, a bit more of a fun fact for you there. I don't advise or advocate using that on the public highway. Maybe one for the autobahn. So there you go. Number 5, tip number 5 for you, just in case you park your pride and joy up, leave it for over a week or so, come back to the car and you're using your key and you're finding it's not locking and unlocking the vehicle for you, that's fine. Don't panic at all, that's perfectly fine, nice and simple. The car actually does this. This is a bit of a feature of the vehicle, just to save power in the fob and also on the vehicle itself. So the simplest thing to do to get around that, just pop the key in the lock, unlock and lock the car with the lock, and you'll be back in business. So don't think that something's broken if you've had your pride and joy a whole week, not used it, and you're ranting and raving already. That's meant to happen. So that's a nice little feature for you there. Number 6, you may notice in the passenger door well on the sill, there's quite an odd shaped recess there, and you're probably thinking, what's that for? Unless you're actually fortunate enough to have a car with this accessory already in place. Not many do. I've not seen many, but it is designed specifically for an umbrella, a Porsche umbrella, and that's a nice little holder there in the doorway, as you can see here. So yeah, that's something to bear in mind. You can pick them up on eBay if you want one and you need to get one, or at OPC as well. Prices range wildly. You know, it's Porsche after all, even though it's an umbrella, but that's what that's for if you ever wondered. It's not for your Werther's Originals. They're for your daily driver, not your Porsche. Okay, cool. Number 7 there, auto sending the windows up and down. Really easy to do. As long as you've been using your car regularly and you've not forgot about the disable function on the key remote. If you approach your vehicle on a hot day, just unlock your car but hold the button down and the windows will drop as well. And likewise, when you're leaving the vehicle, they'll go up if you hold the button on your key. So not revolutionary, not groundbreaking, but it is a feature of the car. So yeah, while it's there, use it. So that's really, really good. Here's an interesting one for you. So point number 8 or tip number 8, hint number 8, whichever way you want to go with this one. If you're taking the battery off the vehicle, chances are you're just going to do it as normal and disconnect the battery. Probably the first thing that'll happen for you is the alarm will sound and you'll be like, am I going to do it? The battery's disconnected and the alarm's still going. Again, that's a common feature of this vehicle. The best way or the way to make sure that doesn't happen if you're going to have to take your battery off or you're going to put a new battery on is pop your key into the ignition and turn it onto 0.1 on your ignition. So 0.1 on your ignition, then you're free to take the battery off. No alarms, nothing at all. So yeah, that's that one there for you. So again, nice and easy. And then the last one for today for you, for the new user or even the old user. Tip number 9 or hint number 9 or even fact number 9, whichever way you want to look at this for you. Would you believe it that the frunk, that's the front boot for those that are not educated, will actually take a full-size keg of beer? I didn't know that. That's I think it's quite a fun fact, whether that's dates back to its German or Germanic roots and you know, the need to fully design a sports car, take all the considerations into fact, 50-50 weight distribution, pure delivery, great soundtrack. By the way, let's make sure it takes a keg of beer in the front boot as well. So there you go. There's a little fact for you there. So number 9, again, little image for you there with a keg of beer in there. So yeah, some nine little tips, hints, fun facts for the new user. Well, maybe even for the experienced user as well. So no need to fret when you're doing the beer run for the lads or the ladies, whichever it may be. So yeah, thanks very much for tuning in as always. Shout out any ideas you have. You know, let me know. Happy to take anything on board, and I will see you again soon. 986 guy out.